All right, here's another problem, y'all. This is number 6 out of 3.4, so I'm going to write that down up here just so y'all know what it is. This is number 6 out of 3.4, okay? And here's the actual answer. We're trying to figure out, okay, how do we get that answer? So it says, find a polynomial function of least possible degree having the graph shown. Okay, so I have my picture here, y'all. So when I have my picture, when I see, the first thing I notice on my picture is I have a couple of x-intercepts. I have that x-intercept right there, and I have this one right here. So I'm going to write this down. My x-intercepts are x equals -5, and then I have another one here at x equals 3. One thing I want to mention, y'all, is when my x-intercepts, when my graph just passes through, when my graph just kind of passes through the x-axis like that, that means that this x-intercept is going to occur one time. As I'm coming back down here, I want you to notice the graph hits it and it bounces off. Anytime we have that bounce, that means it occurs twice. So I do have two x-intercepts. One of them is x equals -5. The other one is x equals 3. But the x equals 3 repeats. It happens 2 times because of that bounce right there, okay? Because if I have a bounce, it's going to occur 2 times, okay? So now, the first thing I'm going to do here, y'all, is I'm going to start writing out my function. So look, we're going to go f of x equals, we always have some kind of a coefficient, some number in front. Now, if these are my x-intercepts, then I can start to write my factors. If I bring that -5 back to the other side of the equal sign, it becomes an x plus 5. If I bring that +3 back to the other side of the equal sign, it becomes an x minus 3. The same thing would happen here, so I'm going to have 2 of them. So I'm going to write it as x plus 5 times x minus 3 squared. Now that we've done that, our main objective is let's find the value of that a. Okay, well, y'all, they gave me another point here. They gave us the point 0 and 9. Now remember, the x is for the 0 and the y is for the 9. But f of x and y are really the same thing. So I'm going to put a 9 right here. And everywhere I have an x, I'm now going to plug in the number 0. Okay, and then we should be able to find the value of a. So let's see, 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 minus 3 is a -3, but that's being squared. So we now have 9 equals a times 5. -3 squared is 9. Let's see, 9 equals, when I multiply these together, that gives me a 45 with an a. And then we can divide everything by 45 here. And this fraction will reduce to a 1 over 5. So now that I have this value of a, I can now write out my function. So my function is going to be this function right here with this value of a plugged in right there. So that is a 1/5 x plus 5, and then an x minus 3, all being squared. And if you notice, what I have right here, y'all, is the same thing they have right there, right? My order is different, but it's still an x minus 3 squared, and it's still an x plus 5, and we still have that 1/5, okay? Y'all got any questions? Let me know. I'm happy to help.